Continuing our coverage of the Provincetown Film Festival, and we're here with Mike Roth and John Henning of the film Saving Marriage.
By the power vested in me
by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby pronounce you
legally married.
You have the right to marry in Massachusetts.
Commonwealth shall define marriage as only the union of one man and one woman.
The Goodrich decision made gay marriage legal, and then there was a constitutional amendment on the ballot that tried to make gay marriage illegal. And so what our movie is essentially about is the fight to beat down that amendment and keep gay marriage legal.
So how did you cover both sides of the issue in the film?
I would say that this film was always told from the perspective of the people on the pro-gay marriage side. You know, our main characters are lobbyists and activists and gay couples that wanted to get married. So it really is their story. Now, in order to balance it off, we did talk to people on the other side, and we wanted to be fair, and we wanted to show their perspective, and we wanted to give voice to some audience members who might agree with opponents to gay marriage.
We do feel that the film, if we can get it into some of these states where marriage has not really been a live issue, that's where it would have its most impact.
I think it's a lot of fear of the unknown on the part of the people who are making those decisions, don't you? I mean, we kind of saw the same thing in Massachusetts at the earlier stages. The legislators that were voting for this amendment to ban gay marriage, in many cases were voting for it because it just, to them, seemed like it was going to be the end of the world.
Right.
And then gay couples started getting married and they saw it wasn't the end of the world.
Right.
And they changed their vote.
Do you know church from state is separate? Under the Constitution, law of marriage, you're not legal.
They don't object to gay marriage. They object to gay human beings.
I feel like this is where it's this issue that's going to change the country in a very important way. And so I've always cared about this issue, and making a film about it is a way to leverage that interest in a, other than just to be politically active.
Right.
So that would be really the main reason why I made the movie.
So obviously it's something you both had passion about. What advice would you give to someone that's got a passion or an interest or a holy grail in some area? What advice would you give as far as starting, just going for it? Like,
just do it. Just go for it. Just start it. Our pre-production period was 8 days.
Really?
It was pretty much the amount of time between when I came back from my job and when we drove up to go do that first shoot. So just go do it, and you'll certainly have to make compromises based on what your resources are. We didn't have a lot of resources. We were lucky that because I am a professional cameraman, I had equipment and I had the skill, so we didn't have to hire a crew.
One of my big regrets in life was that the other idea I had for a documentary was when Matthew Shepard was murdered, and I really wanted to go out the day after he was murdered. I wanted to go to Wyoming and start filming a documentary, and I didn't do it. And no one did it.
And how did you feel when you were asked to be part of this film festival?
We were pretty honored. It came via email, and I saw it, and it just sort of, it first looked almost like just a form letter, a form email, and it wasn't until I read it a little more closely and I said, oh, we got in.
That's great.
And it seemed the timing was, there's other film festivals that we're applying to, but just it was pretty good luck that Provincetown ended up being the world premiere just based on the luck of timing, because this is really where the movie takes place.